Welcome back to my devlog series. Today, we will be changing some of the models and overall improving the look. Let's firstly change the chair model. The chair model was a placeholder from Toolbox. This is the chair model I'm talking about. Let's go. I will make the model and then come back to you guys. See you when I'm finished. This is the finished model. I think it looks pretty good. Let's go to Roblox. Alright, I finished replacing the chairs and I think it looks a little better than before. This is how it looks like. I want to add some wires into the cafeteria room. Let's duplicate them and move them to the second room. I will finish this and I will show you the product. Alright, I finished and this is how it looks like. Maybe I will change it in the future. I added some here. There are also some in the storage room. Here they are. Let's start working on the security hall room. Firstly, let's add some lights. Alright, this is how it looks like. I might change it later. As you can see, the lights are in every room. What I didn't show yet is that the lights flicker. Maybe some of you saw it. Let's work on this room first. I was thinking of adding a desk and some scattered paper. This is how it looks like. I also decided to add a computer that will monitor the cameras. If you're thinking about why the computer in the first room and the security hall computer is old, it's because the abandoned lab is from the year 1993. I decided to change the lights so they are more centered. I think it looks a bit better. I also decided to add this cable. It makes the place more realistic. I decided to add some particles to the potions. It makes the game feel more alive in my opinion. I also added particles to the vents. Maybe I will change it in the future. I also added a chair here. I will make the UI for the inventory and then come back to you guys. This is how it looks like. I will change it in the future. I scripted the opening and closing already. It also shows your character inside. I think it's pretty cool. I will script the functionality in the future. For now, let's move on to something else. I added a fourth room. I will let you guys decide what room this will be. I added electric particles to the wires. This also includes the wires in the storage room and in the first room. I also decided to add acid in these two rooms. I also added another two wires here. I really like the particles. Let's change this two barrels since they are placeholders from Toolbox. Alright, I will make the model and then show you the product. This is the finished product. I will add the textures. Okay, this is how it looks like with its textures. Let's import it. This is how it looks in-game. I think it's just a bit better. Let's work on the security room since it's a bit empty. I decided to add a bed to each room. I think it looks pretty cool. The bed is probably the best model I have created so far. I decided to add fire to this bed since the bed is on acid. I had to move the paper because of the bed though. I also decided to add water here. This is the difference. Wait till the end of the video for a surprise. Now let's add some of your suggestions. KThelM suggested making the game darker, scripting a flashlight, and changing the rust to diamond plate. I will keep the rust since the lab is an abandoned from the year 1993. The flashlight actually already works. As you can see, it already works. He also suggested for me to add colorful terrain, but I don't know what he meant by that. For the lighting, I could not make it look good with dark blue, but I did make it darker. These are free models, so let's change them. This is how it looks like and I will change it in the future since I don't like it. I changed the color. I think it's a bit better. But I will still change it in the future. I made a new model and it looks quite nicer. I just need to change the color of the leaves. I think this new color is better with the Roblox terrain. As you can see, here are lanes and you will see what I will do with them next episode. I added leaf particles. It makes the game look better. I really like the particles. I added this river and fixed the size of the trees since they were a little big. I changed my mind and these lanes are gonna be pine trees. Let's go to Blender. I will make the model and then come back to you guys. This is the finished model. I think it looks pretty good. Let's import it. I added them and I will make it more randomized next episode. I'm sorry for making the whole video about trees. Anyways, I want to ask you guys for suggestions on how I could limit the map since. For example, the players, if there will be any, could just jump off the map. Tell me in the comments. This is what I'm talking about. They can just jump like this. I added textures to this too, toxic barrels. It makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Lore drop. This is the poster in the first room. Don't worry, I will change the render. You can read the poster if you want. This lab was last visited on October 3rd, 1993. I know I said I will randomize it later, but that was because my brush tool wasn't working. It would take a lot of time, but I managed to fix it. I'm done and it looks a lot better than before. Maybe I will have to fix it here and there, but I like this a lot more than before. It looks a lot more full. Okay, I'm done with the trees, I promise. I don't know what I have with trees. I also added static to this TV. It also has static sound. You can hear it. For some reason I really like particles in trees. I'm sorry for putting you through the monkeys again. Well, we are getting to the end of the episode. If you have any ideas, feel free to write them in the comments. This isn't the complete end of the video if some of you thought it was. There is still a few things that we need to do, like show the monkeys again. Nah, I'm just kidding. I made the character walk a bit faster. Oof, I think he doesn't need to jump this high. Let me fix it. This is a bit better. I think I will keep it. I changed the particles to the vents, but I think I can still change them later. I also added a vent here. I changed the particles again. I think it looks a bit better. Hey guys, I was thinking of adding a lake to this side and a waterfall to this side. Or we could just make this an island. Do you guys have any ideas? Now for the surprise. The surprise is I made a Discord server, link in the description if you want to join. We are getting to the end of the video. Actually, this episode we did a lot of progress, like we remade a few models, added a lot of particles, and we remade trees. If you enjoyed this video or just want to support me, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching the second episode. Make sure to give me ideas in the comments. I hope you liked the video, and now goodbye.